Welcome, everybody, to this episode of Runs0b3r podcast. This is episode number...
Gente, 43.
43. We are a local Dallas-Fort Worth production. We do not only discuss running and sobriety, but all walks of life, for every one of us has a unique story. The journey begins and ends with you. Today, we have a special guest. Her name is Maria Haynes. Is that correct?
Yep.
Maria Haynes.
Cool. I want to see what a real hand clap would sound like in there, too.
And
that one guy in the auditorium like, no.
Next to me is
Eric J. Henderson.
And I am Brendan K. Veltman. So today, Maria, how are you?
I'm good.
Fantastic.
How are you guys?
Good. And we're not. And Brendan's like, we're not about to flip into podcast mode here. Same conversation we had coming in. We just do that because we're figuring out what we're doing with this thing every freaking episode. It's fun, man, just to talk to folks. Anyway.
Yeah, sure.
So Maria, I want to talk to you. What happened to me? I'm not in the camera anymore.
Oh, where's your?
It's those claps that you were doing.
Right.
Hold on.
Does it follows you, right?
Yeah, well, with hand motion.
Okay.
Let's see.
There it is. Dang.
There we go. Okay. Yeah. Moving closer to me, Eric. Come hug me up, Eric. So, Maria, I want to talk to you about basically your journey of life. So, where you grew up, where you were born. Maybe your family and upbringing into. Are you from Dallas area originally?
No, I'm born in Sweden.
Oh, nice!
Wow.
Yeah. So talk a little bit about Sweden too, man. I know nothing about it, so we're going to basically teach our audience about. Maria Haynes. Okay.
All right.
And I want to know sort of your jiu-jitsu journey and how you got into running. And when I first met you, I ran. I forgot what place that was. That was going up north of.
Waterloo?
Yeah, Waterloo. Yeah. Where is that actually though?
It's in Denison.
Denison. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It's good running around.
Yeah.
There.
It is. It's great.
Yeah.
So that's Denison. Yeah. So it was Eric, you were there that day.
Yeah.
And
when we went up by the lake, we went to
Coffee shop after.
no,
yeah.
coffee shop
Yeah.
after. Yeah. You showed up late and you were smoking a cigar.
We did 12, 13 miles with Nick and the folks. We were all running together.
No. That was they just had a race up there. What was that? Cross Timbers. That was Cross Timbers. We
stopped in Denison on that. Oh no, it was a different day.
Denison
Different.
day
Yeah.
The weather was bad. You showed up late. You're smoking a cigar, and then you
Hey man, you gotta occupy
you got no run in, I think, and we were already finished, and we all went and had coffee together. And you came. I remember it was like a thrift store or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
the coffee shop.
So that was the first time I met you, Maria,
cool
and I already knew that. Wow, she has something about her. She's very fast, and so this.
You already started with a weird bucket. Like, okay, we're in Dallas by way of Sweden.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu in the mix, and there's one other thing I forget. Anyway.
Yeah. So were you a runner before that, or did you just start getting into it?
No, I just started getting into it. I used to run a little bit when I was a teenager, but I didn't. I ran a 10K, then I got bored, so I wasn't really a runner.
Yeah. So you have a competitive drive.
I think
about
so.
you because you're not just like, oh, I'm going to get into this and then I'm going to be mediocre and then build from there and become a badass runner.
Yeah,
It's
keyword
like,
I identify with.
Like
10K boring. Like, what is this? What do we do now?
You were like, I'm a competitive person and I'm going to be a badass from the get-go. So anyways, yeah. So tell me a little bit about you growing up in Sweden and what brought you to the States, actually. So.
So I was born in a smaller village in Sweden, where we lived until I was 5 years old. When we moved because of my dad's work.
Okay.
And then we moved to a horse ranch. We started getting horses, wet horses, dogs, cats, and
Is that here
Rabbits.
locally?
What part of Sweden? Like
it's called Örebro. It's about 2 hours outside
Örebro.
Stockholm.
2 hours outside Stockholm. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that is it Sweden or Switzerland where they built like silos into the mountains? Is that Switzerland maybe? I don't know. It was I was watching a special on that, and it was during the World War II maybe or something, and they were in preparation for that, so they built all these like silos, and they had all this military stuff that was built into these mountains, but then I guess the public started buying it off or something, and it was strange. But anyways, continue on. It wasn't Sweden. Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's all good.
Yeah. So my brain goes every which way. So sorry. Yeah. But so when you said you guys had horses, and is that here in Texas?
No, that's
In Sweden.
So was it straight up
okay.
rural, 2 hours away, like
Okay.
another world type of way, or was there a lot of, stuff around you, or was it?
we lived closer to a bigger city. It's
Okay.
about maybe 140,000 people living there, which is
Yeah.
a bigger city
Biggish,
in Sweden.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you grow up
like
riding
College
horses?
Station would be.
Yes. Yeah. So I did that
Oh, okay.
competitively too.
Really?
Yes.
Nice. So in that sense, is it barrel racing or what? Because I know here in Texas they do barrel racing, and then there's
Dressage.
yeah. When you say competitive, is it a show horse or what is it actually?
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with the whole
So I think it's called show jumping.
show jumping.
Oh,
Oh, is that what you do?
shoot. Dang.
Yeah.
Okay. So the horse actually does like kind of like a hurdle, or goes through a maze of hurdles and
Yeah, so
different stuff.
We
or-
learned the course and then we hop over the fences as fast as possible.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did that until I was 18, 19.
Yeah. Huh?
Then at high school, I went to this sports program. And then one of my friends in high school, she did wrestling.
Oh,
And then I
okay.
get into wrestling.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
It keeps growing the
Holy
list.
moly.
Dope.
That's awesome. So was that big that females were into wrestling at that time?
She
or-
was, she was a really good wrestler. So
Okay. And did you guys wrestle against men, or were you wrestling against only females?
yes, in competition, yes. But in
Oh.
training, you
Oh,
wrestle
you
against
wrestle
anybody.
whoever's
Yeah.
there at the school, right? Or,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. So you already had a jump start on
Life.
tapping people out, huh?
Yeah, so
that's cool.
I did wrestling, then I got into fitness. I did one fitness show,
Yeah.
So when you say fitness show, what is it like a?
bikini fitness,
Yeah. How was that?
It was fun. It was a very different experience,
Yeah.
and you need to be.
The training was
Like-
different, I guess.
Yeah, it's more lifting and the diet, and I learned a lot though, so it was good.
So you had to cut weight before the show, right? Is that
Yes.
how it works? They cut heavy weight.
I know water loading and
Oh,
that
yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, so it was interesting.
Oh, cool. So how'd you do in it?
I can't remember what I placed, but I didn't place towards the top, somewhere in the middle, maybe.
Oh, okay.
So-
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that so when you go out on stage, was that kind of like you go out by yourself, right? And you have to do like certain poses and all that stuff.
Yes. Yeah. You're not.
Was it kind of was it anxiety driven or like
Oh,
you got nervous?
Yeah,
It's gonna be,
yeah. And
bet,
I'm not
man, I
the
could-
person who likes to be in the center of attention either.
Right,
So it's
yeah.
very much out of my comfort zone just to step out on the stage at
Right,
all.
Yeah.
And you need to be graceful, like doing all the moves, and I'm like dancing and all those things. It's just not my thing at all.
Got a muscle here, got a muscle there.
It was a one and done. You were like,
Yeah, like coming from wrestling where I just need to like.
Yeah, no doubt. I love that.
So
It's good to just enter like weird spaces out of curiosity. They're not even weird to me. It's just the curiosity leads you, and that's the line that runs through a whole lot of this stuff, man. Like so this was still in
Sweden.
Sweden. Okay.
No, very
Yeah.
right. And what else? What else did you say that your father had on the? You all had a farm, right? Is that correct? You were saying you had a farm. Did y'all raise any other agriculture or like
No, it was more. We were focused on the horses and like
Horses
the
only? Okay,
competitiveness of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice, very cool. So what brought you to the States?
I met my husband through fitness.
Oh,
so
really?
he worked for a Swedish American company, and I was an
wow.
ambassador for the brands.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had a ambassador meetup in Stockholm. And then we met
Okay.
there.
Oh, nice. So were y'all dating long distance for a while? Or?
Yeah, we met end of 2018. Then I moved here January 2020.
Oh,
That's fresh
okay.
into Dallas. That's like we were just saying that.
How was the culture change? Was it a shock?
It was a weird time because I moved here in January. Then they shut everything down in March.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't think I really got to experience the real culture.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
COVID culture.
it's different. And I notice now when I go back to Sweden that I definitely got Americanized.
Oh, yeah.
How everything is.
That's the thing that people say this culture or that, but what we don't realize is if you're in a place, there's no way that some things don't attach to you that you cannot see.
Right.
And then when you go home, like, is there anything in particular they could tell you, like, hey, you do this now, or you speak this way, or like, I don't know.
I think it's more, and also like going to the grocery store, for example, it's like a basic thing, but going in Sweden, it's like a zoo and everybody's running across each other. Here, you're very polite and you keep your distance, say, excuse me, even though you're not even close. In Sweden, everybody are just crazy running around.
Oh, really?
You're not even lying. I'm in Stockholm at the grocery store in Kungsholmen. So I left my wallet at my apartment. I rented a little apartment, and this lady behind me says, takes out money. Here, that's for him. I think it was nice, but it was also like, let's keep this line moving.
Very nice. You did you speak English there?
Yes.
So
yeah.
are they?
Shoot,
Everybody speaks English in Sweden.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay.
you grow up, you watch TV and everything in English.
Oh,
Nothing
okay.
has changed to Swedish.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think moving here too, I've been moving around a lot in Sweden, and then I also lived in Germany for a bit.
Oh, okay.
So I think just me moving to different places, I'm not. Now I'm living.
So
Speaking German as well now?
I used to be fluent, but now I never use it anymore. So
Yeah.
Oh, wow. How long were you there for?
about a year.
Oh, okay. And you learned German in a year?
Yes. So I
Oh,
stayed with a
wow.
German family that didn't speak English, and I was also teaching wrestling to kids who also
Yeah.
didn't know English.
That's
So,
a great way to learn.
yeah.
That's
It
awesome.
wouldn't
Yeah.
take you 2 months to drop
So
back
that's
in.
what. That's why you went over there.
Yes.
Just to teach.
Mhm.
Teach
Yeah, I
wrestling
got
to
a
wrestlers.
job at the Wrestling Federation.
Yo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Then I learned after a few months that some people actually did speak English. They just didn't let me know.
Oh, yeah. The so your husband, he was over there. You said for a job, right? Is that correct? What was he doing though?
He's in e-commerce.
Oh, that's what he was doing over there.
No, their headquarters is here in Allen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was just a trip because they have a Swedish office too.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then they had that ambassador meetup.
And is he from here, America? Okay. Okay. He is American. Okay. And he did he get into wrestling because of you, or he was already into?
So he used to train jiu-jitsu or Muay Thai
Uh-huh,
a few years
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Then when I moved here, then I didn't have anything, and I missed having something social and meeting people. And then I started looking into wrestling around here, but I thought it was hard to find anything because it's all through school here.
Right.
So then I got into jiu-jitsu, and then I told him that he should start too. And then like 6 months later, he got into it too.
Oh,
and then
really?
we both really got into it.
Oh, nice. So he was okay. That's cool. Yeah. So he did do some combative sport though before that. That's great. So he was in
For
Muay
about
Thai
a
and
year,
stuff
I
like
think.
that.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu Muay Thai.
Yeah. Did you ever get into Muay Thai?
No, I did some MMA, and I wanted to do at least one fight there too, but I never got to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you ever done combative sports?
No, only wrestling.
Only
jiu-jitsu.
wrestling. Okay. And jiu-jitsu, you say you are?
Yes, yeah, I used to compete in jiu-jitsu a lot here.
Oh, okay. Just tournaments here. Oh, okay. Yeah. I've been to one tournament, I think, over at like the Dr. Pepper Star Center area. Do they have the tournaments over there in Frisco, kind of?
At the Star?
Yeah.
Jiu-Jitsu
Like
World
doc-
League?
Yeah, I think that's what I went to see. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it was cool. I mean, everybody was doing jiu-jitsu all over the place. So it was interesting, and it's fun to watch. I tried to get into it. I didn't. I stayed as a white belt the whole time, and it's just because I didn't plug myself in enough. You
got
know?
to,
So
yeah.
that's the key to jiu-jitsu. I think is you have to plug yourself in and start going. So I would try to get the most out of my membership at the gym I was training at. So I would do like a boxing CrossFit in the morning, and then the Muay Thai would be like the next hour. And then I would be already tanked, with my energy, So then it would be jiu-jitsu would be like the third, and I would be like super sweaty, like just sopping wet already, before I'm even starting. All these people are coming in dry, and no one wants to roll with somebody that's all soaking wet, and dripping all over them. But yeah, so where do you train locally now? Is there a gym that you go to?
For jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
It's a Corvo Martial Arts.
Okay, Corvo.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that located?
In Plano and Richardson.
Oh, okay. So they have two locations.
Yes.
Oh, okay, nice. Is your husband do the same?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
I was looking up. We had a guy on the show here recently, Travis St. John. He's been through a lot of different things, and he does what's called dirty boxing, which is boxing. But once they get you on the ground, you can keep going, like ground and pound type stuff.
Yeah.
No grappling, but it's
and that guy used to train me actually.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
so he was one of the trainers that.
His signature is a Superman punch. He just pulled off a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, he's landed that twice in competition, which is pretty wild. He comes from almost like it's almost like he's not defeated, but he's been battered down, and then he just comes out of nowhere with the Superman punch, and and when he lands it, it's like it's a shocker, and it pretty much stumbles whoever his competitor is, at the time. It's not
change your life,
complete knockout, but it's they're dazed by that time,
But also, just like the demeanors that you guys have who do those sports. I remember when UFC first got a little bit of TV air here, there were no weight classes. Yeah. So I'm watching this guy I didn't know was Royce Gracie, right? And he's fighting somebody like 6'2" and about 40 pounds more, and I was like, this dude's gonna die. And then within a couple of minutes, I see Gracie got him folded up like a Christmas gift. And the guy's like, he can't even reach the mat to tap. I'm like, that's amazing stuff. But when they went to interview the people afterwards, what do you do? He said, well, I'm a school teacher. I'm interested. Like, you don't have to go barking loud like that when you can do what they do. So I just have appreciated the professionalism of just the random fighter, because you have to have that focus anyway. I'm not even training in anything except for a little bit of Hapkido, which, like you said, you have to jump all the way in. And so I let life take me off the thing, but I'm still amazed by it, and I think I'll go back.
So once you you started training under Greg, right?
Mm-hmm.
Greg's your coach. He's still your coach.
Not
Not
currently.
current.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he was your coach there for a while. And Greg's great, man.
For what specific type of distance, or was it a general, like, let's move into this space? Or?
Just in general, I had only been running for a few months when I started working with him, and I just wanted to learn more about the sport.
Yeah.
And I started running with Team Dirt and Vert, and I heard everybody talking about their running journeys and running ultra marathons, and I'm like, oh, cool, I want to do that too.
Yeah,
and then I just didn't know how to
Where
get into that.
Yeah. So what brought you to that space in the first place? Like what? Take us back to like that day. Like it was where did you look them up online? Did you see them out in the park running, or what actually? How did you find them?
Well, I tend to get into sports a lot when I'm going through something hard in life.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad got sick in cancer.
Oh.
And I was still doing jiu-jitsu, but I guess I was just looking for something more. And I had a friend over from Sweden, and she's really into running, and she talked about like her training for these different races. And then I think I found him. No, I have a friend in jiu-jitsu who has been running Team Dirt and Vert.
Oh, really?
So he told me about it.
Oh, okay. Who's that?
It's Kevin Gallo.
Kevin Gallo.
It's been a while. He's in the Dallas Ruck Club or whatever it's called.
Oh, okay. So he likes to ruck more than
nowadays at least.
More than
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. So he told you about it, and then you went out,
and then I just showed up one day, and then I just
let's go.
And so your husband doesn't like to run, right?
No, he actually bought his first running shoes yesterday.
Yo.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so he
So
ran a
these-
mile today.
Awesome,
So,
yeah.
Step
Yeah.
one is the drug. Yeah.
He's not admitting it yet, but I'm working on it.
Nice. But if you buy running shoes, are these street shoes or trail?
Yeah, for the road.
Okay, yeah, that's a start.
But it's a start.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Yep.
That's awesome, man. Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. So then you got involved with Team Dirt and Vert, and you still go out there on Tuesdays with them, or is that correct? Is that where you
Yes.
knew Steven?
Yes. Yeah, I met him.
Okay.
I said on different runs, but I usually go Tuesdays for sure. Sometimes Thursday, and then the Sunday run.
Okay. Oh, nice. So what was your first race you signed up for, and what was the distance?
The first one was a 5K White Rock Lake.
Mm-hmm.
It's too hot to handle.
Okay.
And the first trail race, I did a 30K at Urban Park, Karen's race.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Karen.
What year? Like a couple of years ago? Or I think I did that one.
So
think it was-
Erwin, yeah.
The same day they had
It was
Dirt
a-
Circus here at.
30K. Right? Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. Shout out to Karen. Yeah. So and the great route movement. Yeah, it's fantastic. When were you like, I'm sold? Like you're like, I love this.
Well, I think it happened pretty quick.
Yeah,
At
yeah,
this
yeah.
point, in the beginning, I got into different things, and I was like, I'm only gonna do it for fun.
Mhm.
It's not that serious. But now I know myself better, so I know
Yep,
that
yep.
when I do something, I want to be good at it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So even now, when I'm injured, I haven't been able to run since my last race, and then I figured out that I can go swim, and I always said that I hate swimming.
Yeah.
But
Are
now
you
I
good at
start-
swimming now?
No,
No,
I know,
no,
and that is,
that's okay.
and that's what frustrates me too, because whatever I do,
You want to
I
be
really
good
get
at
into it, and now
I want to hit a level. Yeah.
Nice.
exactly. So now I go swimming all the time, watching all these videos.
Oh wow.
Isn't it amazing when you see someone who can swim? Like you think it's just jumping in the water, but I swear I know this lady. She's a dolphin.
Yeah,
They just
Oh,
glide
It's
through it.
crazy.
Swimming
Yeah.
is, especially distance swimming, is probably, for me, it's one of the more difficult things because there's more of just, it's not just the swim and the endurance of doing the actual act. It's also, hey, I can't touch when you're doing open water swimming, you know? I'm not saying pool swimming, but if you're on these like Ironman and stuff like that, I just got back from doing a 70.3
Yeah, so-
and luckily that if I recommend anybody try their first half Ironman, I would say Monterrey, Mexico, because that's a canal and you can touch the whole time. So you don't ever have that fear of drowning. So that fear right there is like a whole nother, what would I say? Like another issue of that you would run into, you know what I mean? Like
Ocean, for example.
Yeah. So my first swim was actually competitively outside of like sprint try. So it was my first competitive half Ironman. It was in Galveston, and that was a bay and salt water also. And there's no touching, you know what I mean? So it was like probably one of the worst and scariest moments of my life, probably, you know, which is
Yeah.
crazy to say, but it was like, and I've gone through a lot in life, and that was probably pretty scary because it's like, if you give up at this moment and you don't know how to tread water well, you just go down, you sink, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Well-
So swimming, you picking that up, I think is fantastic. And if you get good at it, man, more power to you.
It's
Yeah.
a fun challenge.
Yeah.
I'm wondering on that exact right there with all the different things that you say, I'm going to go try this and I'm going to hit a level at it. Is there any one discipline or sport where something just clicked? You like, oh, this is cool. Whether you do it now or not anyway, is there something that hit like that? Or is it, I mean, it doesn't have to, but I'm just curious.
I mean, I think I'm pretty open-minded to all. I like to challenge myself, and I like adventure. I like the outdoors.
Yeah.
So I think swimming in the pool probably wouldn't be my thing like that. I like the trail running where it's an adventure. You get to be lost out in nature somewhere. I think that's really cool.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely. But I like how you picked up swimming. What about cycling? Have you thought about that?
I'm doing mountain biking.
Oh,
So,
no.
yeah.
So do I hear triathlons in the
That's
future?
if you go into my Google history, search history, maybe.
And the jumps are coming, right?
The jumps.
Mountain biking.
Mountain biking.
Yeah.
Those are
I'm
cool.
trying. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just I'm a little scared to wipe out, and because I hear a lot of injuries
Yeah.
from mountain biking.
Yeah.
Just crash into a tree or.
We have a great trail over there. It's is it in Duncanville, Big Cedar?
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, look up
Tough
Big
one.
Cedar. They have all levels, but I didn't know. Sometimes you take the local for granted. People travel from all around to go to that spot
Really?
because you can definitely send it full if you want to. But they have different levels where you can just get your jumps in. And at Irwin too. Matter of fact, they got that part
North
right
Shore.
there.
We've been down to Spider Mountain
Oh,
too a
okay.
few times.
Nice.
The downhill park.
Sweet.
Just been
Does your
fun.
husband is he
Yo.
involved in that too or no?
Yes, yeah,
Nice.
he got
Yeah.
a mountain bike first actually.
That's gonna be fun
Yeah.
riding together, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. I have a mountain bike. I just bought one, and I don't use it enough. When I say I don't use it enough, I don't use it. I went to Cross Timbers once, and then
Is it pretty tough? Trailer
that was horrible.
Whoa.
I don't even know why I went out there, but I ran half the day, and then I mountain biked the other half the day for me, and they were doing hill repeats with the whole ninja group. Basically, it was all out there doing hill repeats.
Real freaking hills.
And Eric was out there. Yeah, Eric was out there actually with Nick and Greg, and he was running the other side actually of where we were training. And but yeah, that was the first time that I took the bike out there and gave it a shot, and it was a lot of jumping off the bike and walking the bike up the hills.
It's good you have folks with you who knew it, and so I'm wondering when you're riding, like you and your husband, is it? I don't know, some people are on radio or whatever, or is he just like, okay, this one's coming up? How do you guys communicate? Or if you're riding that close at all, do you just each go blaze and just meet at the end?
Yeah. We don't go together that often. Sometimes we do. Then just one of us takes lead, and then we both know the trails around here pretty well
That's
by
good.
now. But yeah, and a lot of times when I go for longer rides, I go by myself. But I don't know. I know
Well,
the
I
trails,
love
and I don't take big risks when I go.
Where are y'all located? Are y'all located in Melissa? Or? Okay, that's where you live. Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah. If y'all are ever take your bikes out, let me know because I don't have anybody to ride with. Tell the truth. I know people. Yeah, but
See, that's
I don't know. Yeah, I've never brought that up. It's always me bringing up, hey, let's go run. Never, hey, let's go jump on these mountain bikes and go.
yeah. And on your mountain bike trails, I have right here a dirt board, which is a skateboard with off-road wheels, and I love riding dirt hills and that. But I'm with you on that. Okay, Eric, what kind of risks? And I know it would mess you up in the head to coming off of injury to get injured again. What's your next plan after that? When are you going to be able to run and what or do whatever? What's your next thing? Like once that part is good, what's your plan?
I signed up for Kodiak 100 in October.
Ooh,
So that will be my first 100 miler.
And where's that located?
Kodiak, Colorado?
It's in California.
Oh,
Big Bear Lake.
Dang, that's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
What did you think about Black Canyon?
It was fun. It was amazing. It was not
Yeah.
the race I had wanted.
Because you got hurt.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
but-
But the whole experience was amazing.
Well,
And-
not only that, you had a flat tire. You had
it was an adventure.
there was an adventure leading up to the starting line,
Yeah.
which was because I know we kind of stayed in touch with you. We were there too, so and I enjoyed the 100K. I'm definitely not at your pace or your speed, so but I finished it and enjoyed it. You finished it, right?
I did.
Okay, yeah, but you were injured though.
Finished
Yes.
it and paid for it.
Yeah. So I had been having some pains before, and then I took it very easy the weeks leading up and hope for the best. Then the day before I ran a little bit, and I think I was just optimistic,
Yeah,
how it is. And then I started running, and just like the first 20 miles is supposed to be easy and downhill, and I was like, this does not feel easy. And then
Houston, we got a problem.
and then the pain just started creeping on, and I fell 4 times because my leg was just not operating. But yeah, I finished.
I know
So.
that feeling, boy. I know that.
I
And then
didn't
falling
fall,
itself takes
yeah.
energy out because when you speed up everything to keep your face from crashing, that costs you. So you falling 4 times, eventually it cuts into your endurance. It's
Yeah,
like,
I think the 3rd time was in a downhill too. I was just sliding on my front. And I was just so mad because I could just not stop falling.
it's the most frustrating. This is the 4th time falling. Almost while you're falling, it's like, crap, what is the world? Like, what is...
So was that your first 100K?
Second,
Okay, where was the first?
it was Big Texas Ultra.
Oh, okay, Big Tech Soldier. Yeah. Oh, you did well on that one, right?
I got second.
Second.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it was very
And,
different experience.
and were you out at Bandera?
Yes, yeah, around the 50K.
Yeah. How'd you do on that?
I got 4th overall, first in my age group.
Man.
Yeah, so I felt really good for that one.
What's her name was out there? The
Molly.
Molly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did she get first or no?
Yeah, she did.
Ah,
Yeah.
Okay. So she was back out at Black Canyon, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
so she
was
got a
that
golden ticket.
Oh, she won Black. Or
She didn't win.
Oh,
I think
okay.
she got 4th, but
Oh, okay,
Zatara, she already had a golden ticket, I think. So.
oh, okay.
That's the other thing I love about this sport. Like, it's just everybody on the trail. And you don't find another one, but I could take you to any race. If I go top 20, it's never all one. It's not men or women. There's always women in the top. Matter of fact, shout out to Rebecca Pump, who just started this stuff.
She was out at Black
and
Canyon.
macked it at Grasslands. That was her first. She ran a marathon. I think she, yeah.
Or which one?
That was her first race. I mean, was Grasslands
Oh,
last
okay,
year.
okay.
And she did like, I don't know, 8th or something like that, 4th.
Yeah, she was out at Black Canyon, and she did decent. But yeah. You ever run against her or no?
I don't know.
You know who she is?
Yeah.
Okay,
mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I chatted with her on
So,
Instagram.
Well, you're going to know who she is.
Wait,
That
wait.
voice behind me in the woods, Eric. I'm like, yo, okay. I'm not going to quit. She was out at Cupid's Gauntlet. I did the 60K a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, that's Rebecca.
So I when I think of two killer trail runners, female trail runners in the Metroplex, it's you and her.
Y'all, yeah.
Like
that's
there's
it.
so much
These two.
potential between both of y'all. You're still young enough where you have growth, and it's not you guys aren't declining. You're improving,
And you
know,
can and you
uh,
improve your time with just knowledge, not just fitness. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like, okay,
And I
this is
think
how
that
this works.
you're both at the same, almost the same level where you're both young enough and you're both aggressive runners, and I can't wait to see the future of both of y'all. Actually, so I think it's amazing. I think it's just like you said, you got 4th out at Black Canyon. Is that correct? 4th or what?
That was Bandera.
Bandera.
I got 4th. I
Bandera.
don't know
Oh, yeah.
Black Canyon.
Black Canyon got hurt. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bandera
that's
was 100K or
I did a 50K.
50K,
It was a
okay.
tune-up for Black Canyon.
Yeah. But still, it doesn't matter. 4th place
No.
is 4th place. You know what I mean?
Any
if
race
you're in the
they do
top
at-
5, and Bandera is a very prestigious. That's a Western State
Yeah, I think
qualifier. So yeah.
Molly was 40 minutes ahead of me. It just happened to be within the same hour.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, no joking.
Yeah, but she's a what is she? She's a professional runner. So,
Yeah,
so-
Olympic medalist.
yeah. So she's a killer. So and she what's her name was out at Des was that at Black Canyon, right?
Yep,
Des
that was her first
Des Linden or Des is her name Des Linden?
Boston marathoner. She won Boston about 3 years ago, and I love just reading her insight on the introduction to the trail and what's different about it. She says, "Oh, okay, I'm seeing it now." And so, like I say, with just a little bit of knowledge and then adapting to training, it's like I would love to see more people just make that, because I'm thinking of the day that the Kenyan runners, and right now there's so much money in road racing, but people are like, oh, do they do trail running? Well, dude, their first few years is running dirt and then training and then running world-class cross-country. And so it's not trail running for them, it's just running. And so it's like, the day they come over, it's going to be something else.
Exactly.
It's gonna be-
Then it won't be fair anymore.
No, it'll be fair. And it'll be fair. And I would love it because it would give the American runners a spark, because I hate that in American marathoning, for example. I lined up to run this race, Cow Harbor on Long Island, New York, one year, thinking, "Wow, I get to see these guys up close for at least 3 meters, right?" And so there were no Kenyan runners there at all. And what they do it at Chicago. They do it at major marathons. Prize money only for U.S. citizens. Like how whack and how
that's
cowardly competitive is that? In no other arena do we take the world on and say, "Oh, the first American, first person." But we're so used to that person being the American that when we started getting it handed to us in running, they sort of closed the prize money and then dried up a whole lot of the competition at a lot of races. I think it's changed back for the bigger ones because, I mean, nobody wants to see, you can still run a 2:30 and get like $20,000. I'm like, dog, you need to hide that check.
Soon you'll be up there running for those checks and those dollars.
We'll see.
Manage that injury.
See, I think you will be.
Don't run on those injuries because it's hard not to. I mean,
yeah, no, I was bummed not being able to run Black Canyon the way I wanted to, because I feel like I had improved a lot leading up to the race, and I felt like I was in a really good spot, and I just wanted to see. I didn't expect to be anywhere near the very top, but I just wanted to see where I'm at. But then I wasn't able to perform my best, so that's
that's a good feeling to go into a race like that. Like I know I'm gonna give it, but I don't have I just want to see, and then you feel like sometimes you can just hit the gas more in those types of situations because I mean.
So give us a rundown of your training weekly.
It's a mix of
just roughly. It doesn't have to be every week the same thing, but just give us a rundown of everything. Like, do you mix in jiu-jitsu still, or you're done with jiu-jitsu or
weights?
Weights 2-3 times a week.
Okay.
So
do you have a gym membership somewhere?
Yeah, I've been going to Destination in Allen. I just got one at 24 Hour Fitness too.
Okay, yeah. Nice.
So it's a mix of easy runs, one tempo run, one long run, and then a long mountain bike ride. I've been mixing it more. So the mountain bike, I got to be able to cross train more because I felt like I was just having little pains here and there more than I wanted, and then I still wanted to increase the volume, and that's where I got the bike.
Yeah, I like that right there because I the older I get, the more of these pains are coming. And like yesterday, I ran first 8 miles, beautiful. The last 6 miles, I felt it all in my hip again, in my going towards my buttocks area and up into my back. All on the right side. And this has been ongoing for me since last October. And it comes and goes, and it's just if I try to put out hardcore performance for me, and this is like 150 beats per minute heart rate, then that's when the injury starts to occur, and it comes back every time, So I know it's not healed, and I keep aggravating it. And like what you're doing with the mountain bike, I need to work something like that in where I can get in good long cross training in. And safe.
And no repetitive use.
Because on the streets these days, on street bike, because I got a street bike out there too, it's not always the safest riding around these areas.
You got to work a lot more on a street bike, wouldn't you? I mean, because I like the variation in the mountain bike because you're doing all that, but on the street bike, don't you have to like kill it to get a...
Me, not really. Well, I don't know. It's similar. I think so. With the mountain bike and street bike.
Well, tell us about that. I think the runner's secret is the weights. For me, the laziness is if you told me right now, hey, let's go run 30, I'm taking these off, I'm good. But if you said let's go for an hour and a half, and so what's your weights routine? Is it just that I know what I have to do, I'm going to go in and get it done, and then some particular amount of time, obviously per week, or what's the routine there that you feel is helping you?
I've been doing a upper body, lower body split, and then if I do anything additional, I do like stability work and that kind of workworkouts, which I think has been helping just for ankle stability, hips stability, and
hips especially. We don't work enough. Yeah.
Are you going out to grasslands?
I may go out just
aren't you pacing Lulu or no?
I don't know. I
possibly.
need to talk to her. And now
Okay,
I haven't
yeah.
been running for
Yeah,
3
yeah.
weeks. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
get in touch with her because I
Yeah.
think she did mention something
Mhm.
like that she was that you were going to pace her, and I think you are, and she has somebody else out there that's going to pace too. So,
Okay.
So if you haven't been able to run,
I mean, she's not going to go super fast. So it's like
Yeah.
if you're okay with running a certain speed without re-injuring yourself, then she just would like that company, I'm sure,
For sure.
to
Yeah.
get her through certain
Yeah.
parts of the race, because she has to do the first 50, I think, by herself anyway. So it's going to be pain from the last 50 is always
the good kind.
the good pain, but it's nice to have somebody to talk to. You know?
For sure. Yeah.
What's your rehab workout plans? I know you can't sit still for 3 weeks, but you don't want to re-injure. So how are you working just to maintain whatever you want to maintain? What kind of condition?
Mainly the swimming for
yeah.
it's just cardio fitness, kind of running fitness. Then I still do the strength work. It was hard as I couldn't really use my leg much in the beginning for like any lower body workouts, but I'm starting to get back to where I can do that too, but I'm trying to not put too much pressure on that leg.
Nice. Are you a soccer fan or football fan?
I used to watch soccer when I lived in Germany because it was the World Cup, and that's a big thing there.
Well, it's coming back around. That's what I was
Shut down
wondering.
right here, boy.
Yeah,
we got
yeah.
9 matches in Dallas. People don't know what that means.
Is Sweden? Did they qualify? Or
I don't know.
you
I
even know?
haven't been following for a while.
Yeah, usually they do, but that's probably a hard. Europe's always is a tough. That area of the world's tough for qualifications because they don't take everybody. So sometimes they'll leave out, like Italy, which is a dominant. They have a
We
dominant
got
program.
England and
always.
Croatia kicking it off here for us.
Yeah,
That's going to
yeah.
be murder.
That's cool. Well, I got tickets for the Netherlands versus Japan.
Okay. that's
So
awesome.
yeah. So I'm stoked about that. That's here. How lucky could I get for it to be here at Jerry Jonestown or whatever? So in Arlington, and then I'm going to travel the next weekend down to Houston and watch the Netherlands. They have a game down there. That's their second match. So yeah, it'd be interesting. I was just wondering if Sweden had if they were even in it or not, because I've seen them there in the past, and but I didn't know. So, but yeah, I guess in Germany everybody's a soccer fan, huh?
Yeah, and especially with the World Cup, and they did really well. They won that year.
Yeah.
Oh, you were there that year they won, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
And they thought, oh, this is how it's going to be played from now to the nice methodical, but it didn't work again. But it was still beautiful, and they beat Brazil, I think it was, right? That
Maybe. I can't
anyway, but it was still beautiful the way it played.
They always
played
have a
out to me.
dominant program. Yeah. They've always been up there for sure. So
What's the big idea you have in terms of either some race or some distance? Like if you could say a year from now, I want to do that one. If there's one, or if there's just
I
a
don't
distance that I want to see, a distance and
I mean,
a time, not a time. You know what I mean? Like,
I'll probably want to attempt a 200 miler or something like that.
yeah.
I guess I'll start
You know
with
that's gonna
because
happen.
I did look at is it Mammoth 200?
Yeah.
But then I figured maybe I should do a 100 miler first.
yeah,
Yeah, and I still only done 200K, so I'm still pretty new in this
I
sport.
think
Beautiful.
You're ready for the
That's-
100 miler for sure. So,
Yeah.
but it'll definitely keep you honest. Like,
Yeah, I bet.
because that's an extra 40 miles almost, or 30 something miles, 38 miles more, and it'll so I could only imagine a 200 will really keep you honest.
That's what I love about the whole thing. I don't
Yeah,
care how
after
long
100.
you've been doing it. The whole thing keeps you honest. Nature wins every time. I'm looking right now at what Kylian Jornet is writing about trying this one more time. And I'm like, dang, so you still got some mystery of, but when you think about it, nobody masters a mountain, a river, the ocean. And it's I love that, the mystery that's a lot of times when I'm running, the fun of it is like, I wonder what's going to happen.
Yeah, and the longer you go, the more will happen.
Yeah.
And you can't control the weather and the conditions.
Just the odds,
Yeah.
Yeah. You should sign up for the it'll be next year, but the Cocodona, the 250.
Yeah, that one seems
Because that's
That'd be right on time after you finish
that's
this
more.
year.
Yeah, I think that would be. I mean, I signed up this year, but I'm on the wait list. I'm at like 257 right now, so I don't know even know if I'll get in. I did the 125 the year before, or last year, and I loved it. It's so you're going to see a lot of that same Arizona stuff that you saw. So with Black Canyon, I mean, it's an air vapor race, so it's pretty much all in the same kind of the same layout, So I did. So that Black Canyon was had a little trickery because that wasn't quite a 50K. I think it was a little longer, right? Whenever you finish the 50K marker, it was like, because I was timing my watch. I was like, 31 miles. Okay, we should be time to see this aid station coming up or something, and it ended up being like it was
mirage.
It was another mile and a half or something, and I'm like, man, that mile and a half after you're ready for it is just like, when's it coming? When's it coming? So so it was.
Bro, as obvious as White Rock is for everybody, I hadn't run it for years, and so I didn't know how many miles made the full loop, and so every time I turned a bend, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm parked right there. And that happened 4 times because I went out and ran in these long pants just to test out running in like a different type of, man, I love these. It's not a commercial, but 511 Tactical was crazy.
Oh, nice. Those are stretchy?
Not even stretchy enough, but like the water, wind, the comfort, everything is good. Nice. And plus. Yeah. And so I'm running and I'm like, okay, let me just go down and back for 5 miles. And next thing I know, I hit 2.5. I keep going. I said, well, let me just go on around this thing. It can't be that far. And then I just love seeing like, there's the finish. No, like it's the aid station thing. Like, if I can just get to the aid station.
Well, the thing with that Black Canyon race, I think that before that it was like 9 miles till that next aid station, and that was going to be the halfway point, right?
That's a real.
That 9 miles, you're cherishing your water. You know what I mean? In your water bottles.
I've run out. Have you run out before?
So it's like
not there, but I have.
But it was a close running out because I was like, I was down to the drops, man. I was just like, and I barely give myself a little bitty like squirt. You know what I mean?
Did you take the top off and then you get that last bit?
You get like barely a squirt, So I was being very cautious about the whole water situation.
2 weeks ago, I ran out with the 8 mile aid station.
Yeah. So I think if you could go do that Cocodona because that's
where is that again?
That's in Sedona Canyon.
Oh yeah.
Sedona area, but it goes through all.
Yeah, beautiful place to finish up.
Yeah. Sedona's where you finish. Yeah. I'm not sure where all it's.
Is it on the same course at all as Black Canyon?
No, probably not. But it's all the same look. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because that area is all the.
I've been lost up there before. Yeah. Like you know how when you're in the trail in the woods and you see a car right there, but between you and that parallel seeing the car, there's this and there's that. So like, dude, you're an hour and a half away from any of that.
Yep.
What about Bandera? When you brushed up against the cactus.
It wasn't a jumping cactus, was it?
It's not a cactus,
but
you're.
Oh yeah.
Soto. Yeah. That was evil, wasn't it? Like my legs were just getting lashes on them. I was like, holy moly, man!
Drink Soto.
Oh, you can drink it?
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
They make like a tequila type drink, Soto. You can see it in there.
Nice, but how'd that feel? I was like,
it was painful, and I didn't care to really. Tried to not hit him. I was just running through, holding my breath. Here we go. And then they slapped the legs. My thighs were just
so there's no way to miss it?
No, at some points they were just crossing the trail and you couldn't really. I guess if you really slow down, maybe. But yeah.
When did you do 100K?
When?
Did you do the 100K?
No, the 50K.
Oh, okay. So I had to go back through it twice.
Yeah.
So,
but the jumping will stop the race. It was jumping cactus. I've seen.
It was the second
fall
time.
In that you don't.
Second time I was like, oh, this is evil. Why are they doing this to me?
Yeah. At one point I was like, I'm never doing this again. Then after, but then after, like maybe I should sign up for next year.
Let's go. Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever thought about doing a Rocky Raccoon?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should do that one. This will be my 4th year. I signed up already. So next year will be my 4th year. So
the 100 miler.
Mm-hmm.
That's December, isn't it?
February 1st.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. February 1st. Yeah, Banderas in January always, and that's like the first weekend of February. Yeah, but yeah, that was my first 100 miler, and I keep going back. So there must be something outside of that just being my first, that I like about it. It's 20-mile loops and 5 20-mile loops, and it's a fun race. You'll get your Western State qualifier. Did you just get a Western State qualifier? Or they didn't give you one for 50K.
I got one at Black Canyon.
That was one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you got one Black Canyon. Okay, so you got yours for this year. So you have to get that every year. So you have to until you win the lottery or get in, and it'll keep duplicating tickets for you to get in. I think you do a great job at it too. So,
Dude, I love seeing the interest grow too, because as we mentioned before, men and women, same. The top 10, you're gonna find that all mixed up, and even at the elite levels, it still mixes up real well. And so, but I also see the age is going down.
Oh yeah.
Who was that guy? Mustache, I forget. He's only 22 out at Coyote. I'm like, what? Unheard of, because usually it's in. When they say old man, but yeah, the 40-something, he's killing it. But I'm seeing the creeping down in the age, which is beautiful, that it's starting to attract people who can, put the time in. But there is something to be said for the development that you would be able to get, you can put in. Like, I think you almost have to be those 40s for that first generation, because even in world marathoning, like, no 20-year-old was winning those things. It was the 25 to 30. But so now I'm looking at, okay, if you're jumping in it in that 20 to 30, and then I think we're going to see all this stuff start getting younger and younger from the top.
I agree on that for sure.
It seems like trail running has become more cool for younger people too.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
sport is
yeah,
growing
yeah,
for
for
sure.
Yeah. I got a couple of kids out of high school. I've sent them out to Trailhead Running Supply, because I believe it's really not even about the running, the times, whatever. It's like, once you step foot in nature like that, and I said, get some shoes for her and just take her out to the trail. Don't say anything. Just get her a good fitting, take her out to the trail. And so make sure they get the shoes without a cost. And I just know that something clicks once you're out there.
For sure. And it's a great community too.
That's the biggest thing.
I'm surprised your husband hasn't ventured to the trails yet.
Yeah, I think
He
he's also busy work jiu-jitsu and
Yeah,
got a
but I
lot
mean,
going
he's
on.
mountain biking, so
He is. Yeah.
So it's all seems like that all goes hand in hand. If he
For
was
sure.
a street cyclist, then I could see him wanting to run street, But
He's getting there.
yeah. But mountain biking is like the love of the nature part is the beauty of it. I always thought, yeah. Where you have you all been to Arbor Hills?
Yeah. We have.
Oh, okay. So you've done the with your mountain bikes?
Yes. Yeah. Running and
ran and mountain bike.
yeah, I've been.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the Dirt Vert group runs out there, right?
Mhm,
Or the,
yeah.
okay. On like, what was it? What night's that? Wednesday or
Thursdays,
Thursdays
yeah.
nights. Okay. Yeah.
Did you have anybody, I mean, just 5 years here, barely almost, back in Sweden, who was doing these things? Like, your friends who either ran, wrestled, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you've done a little bit of everything. Do you have anybody who is, back home who's okay, I'm going to run these trails, or I'm doing...
Not trail running. I have a friend. She's doing a lot of marathons. She's been doing the Tokyo and New York. She's traveling a lot to run those.
Abbott type.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. What does the Mont Blanc go through Sweden? No. Does it? Yeah. So that's what
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Switzerland again. I keep mixing them up.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, that's the UTMB. It's the
That's
something
awesome.
ultra
It just
trail.
looks so beautiful
Mont
out
Blanc.
there. When you see them running on the ridge, and it's just
Oh, yeah.
like, the trails are incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Like freaking Sound of Music, man.
So when you lived over there, did you travel a lot
Yeah. I
to other
traveled-
countries and stuff?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've been to quite a few countries over there.
Nice. You ever
So-
go to Holland?
Not
Netherlands?
Holland. Netherlands.
No?
No, I would like to go though.
Ah.
Yeah, but I've been to some other countries. I didn't know about running though. Like when I lived in South Germany, that would have been ideal for
for
trail
sure.
running, but I
Yeah.
just did not know.
Oh,
So, we did the where you put the things under your skis and you hike up the mountain
oh,
kind of thing, and then
yeah.
you ski down. I think it's ski touring.
Yeah, I forget what they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, that was cool.
So what do you hike up?
That's work. I just watched that
With
in the
skis
Olympics.
you're hiking up?
Yes, yeah. So you put this like, I don't know, fabric.
Mhm.
It's called something else, but under the skis, so you don't slide back, and then you just hike up with your ski. Then you take them off at the
really?
top, and then you ski down.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you ski?
Yeah, I did that growing up quite a bit in Sweden.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You ever snowboard or just ski?
No, I haven't. I would like to learn though, but I
yeah.
like skiing a lot.
Dude, I just watched Olympic skiing, and I watched it was a cross country, like maybe a 10,000 minute. They're just marching up this thing. If those people ever hit the trail, it would be game over because it's almost the same motion. But imagine just on a straight 500-meter sprint up, and they just didn't stop.
I saw one guy.
Amazing.
One guy was cooking.
Yeah, You probably.
Yeah, I was like,
Just a couple
oh,
weeks
my-
ago, I'm like,
He was like doing 6-minute miles going upwards or something like that on those skis. And I was like,
Stunning,
what
man.
the hell is he
Stunning.
even
Yeah.
doing that, man? He was just
because he's running.
Cooking,
It's just,
yeah.
There's just skis on his feet, but
a monster. Yeah, I was like, wow. So yeah, that's a whole different human right there. It seems like. So cool. Have you thought about ever going? So I know Greg and them. They do like a mountain bike. It's almost like a triathlon with mountain bikes, but it's like mountain biking and running trail too. I know Nick does it too with them. Nick and Greg.
doing like a city biathlon.
Well, I think there's a running part of it, and then there's the cycling part of it. So it's a biathlon.
That's not bad. Is there an event like that?
I think
down there?
there's one in Arkansas, right, or something. They always go up to Arkansas, Benville, Arkansas, or Benton, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, it's a beautiful place. Have you been to Bentonville to run?
I haven't. No.
I've with thousands of miles of freaking trails, all beautiful, and because it's the home of Walmart, but you don't see any of that as overt. It's a big art town, and so you're in the middle of the woods, and all of a sudden there's a statue. I'm like, check that out, and about exactly 10 miles out from the center of
What's the
Bentonville.
statue?
I don't know, just some piece of art in the woods. I'm like, hey, art in the woods. And
Sam Walton.
no. I give them credit. They didn't make the town corny as it could have been. It's just a beautiful, you feel like good art town. But starting from right in town, Bentonville, all the training you want to do, you go straight access to the trail. And if you go the main trail about 10 miles out, the water is crystal clear, river running through, and about like a good, maybe even 10 feet deep, and everybody's just in it. So at the end of that, you just, and then headed back. Yeah.
So what?
I'll definitely do that again.
Let's touch on that injury. What injury do you have?
Well, I haven't been to a doctor to actually look it up.
Okay.
Just walk easy. I'm just walking easy.
So I'm self-diagnosed.
Yeah, that's okay.
But
I always say you are the best doctor.
You
Yeah.
admitted
For
yourself
you.
to Walk Easy Hospital.
yeah,
Yeah.
I used to ChatGPT doctor.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
Yeah.
I in the end I just feel like they'll tell me to rest, which I know it's not bad enough to where I need a surgery or something like
Right,
that.
I
So
gotcha.
then I'll need to rest.
Yeah,
You have to ice it all?
that's good.
I'm icing, yeah. And it was swollen for quite a bit. As the knee joint and ankle and all that feels good. It's more like on the shin bone, and that's where it was
really?
swollen, and that's why I think a pre-stress fracture or stress
Yeah.
fracture.
You don't want that to be chronic, so you got to rest. that, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So and I've been injured before, having knee injuries, different kinds of stuff going on, and I know my body pretty well by now. And this definitely felt different than other injuries I've had. So yeah, I've been out for 3 weeks now, away from running. Then we'll see if I can.
I wish I could sit down for 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's why I started swimming though.
I'm like, man, I
Yeah.
can't for some reason.
Doing something, just take the weight off and keep moving any other kind of way. I've been there.
For
I was
sure.
8 months in a boot in New York City, and I discovered why you never see crutches in New York, because they don't stop for anything. The elevators don't work on the subway, so I'm just like tick tock, moving around the city. But I treated it after a while as a workout. So it's in December. I had my coat on one day, and after a while, like, no, take the coat off because you end up in flames. And so I would crutch to the subway, go down the stairs, go up the stairs, and the old lady's like, "Hey, baby, come sit down." I'm like, "No, it's okay, man. I appreciate it." But it was a long time to be out. But when you're in the boot, there's no option. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
Have you traveled around the U.S.?
I've been to Colorado, Florida, and Arizona.
Oh,
But
okay.
and yeah, I think that's it.
No-
Arkansas.
No, New
Good
York,
mix,
New
yeah.
York, California, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to travel some more.
Y'all been
Yeah.
in New York
in the
City at all?
States. No, I haven't. It's on the list.
So when you go there, you can just drop right out of Grand Central. A couple of hours up, there's a town called Beacon. Beautiful museum there, but Beacon Mountain is what you want to train on. It'll whoop whoever wants to run up it. But there's also a fire tower at the top of it, and so it scared most people from walking up. Scared me, but I was the first day I went up, and the wind starts going, and I'm on my way down. I met this guy. He's like, "Nah, bro, you can't go down." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, I can't let you go down. You got to go see that. And so he's blocking the way. I went back up, and on a clear day, you literally can see from Beacon all the way down to Manhattan.
That's cool.
And I didn't see bikes there, but the running and hiking would be pretty as intense as you need it to be. And so anything up that northeast into, I didn't do much farther, from Vermont as well.
Mm-hmm.
Went skiing in Stowe one time. It was kind of cool.
So Maria, I have one last question for you. What's your favorite movie?
Knew you would ask that.
Yeah.
I don't really. I watch a lot of movies, but I don't know if I have one specific
Okay.
one. I mean, I like
Top 3.
Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, those movies. Then I'm
nice.
a sucker for like the romantic
Oh,
comedies.
rom-com.
Just
Yeah.
that you know from the beginning how it's gonna end.
Yeah.
Those really cheesy movies.
Yep.
They're gonna fall in love.
We
I
already
bet.
know him.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's going to go away, then he's going to come back. And
Exactly,
everything's
yeah.
going to be cool like that.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, and I watch a lot of shows like Breaking Bad and Suits.
Oh,
I just rewatched those.
nice.
so,
yeah. Breaking Bad's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, cool. Well, Maria, I'm glad that you came and visited us. And do you have anything else you want to talk about, or it's good?
It's good. Thanks for having
Good.
me on. It was fun.
Way cool, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming, for
Okay.
sure. And and good luck on healing and your whatever you got. Was it Kodiak that you got?
Kodiak 100. Yeah, then
Yeah.
we'll see if I do some other
Yeah.
summer races.
Cool.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
That's gonna be
that's
cool.
the main one. Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
that'll be awesome. So I'm looking forward to seeing your your progress,
Man,
actually, because I
that's
think
kinda
I think you have a lot of potential as a runner, and I want to see your progress. And when you're talking about these golden tickets, I think one day you'll be the one grabbing those golden tickets. So keep it up. So
Thank you.
yep.
Way
All
cool.
right, that'll be the end of the episode. Thank y'all.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Like I bumped into it late, so I'm 57, but I'm not trying to be slow yet. So I noticed it's a real competitive age group for me because you'll see 50 way up high.